3 Weather Lab. Here's Daniel's True View forecast.
Welcome back, everyone. The showers have come to an end. It's quiet now for the remainder of the evening. Not much going on all the way through until about sunrise tomorrow. And we'll start to see those coastal showers popping up. And then we'll start to see some of the afternoon showers popping up after that, and that is how it's going to go through the rest of this week. Let's start with a look at the satellite and radar picture. It's pretty quiet along the Gulf Coast. Got some showers out over through parts of Mississippi and Alabama, but those are fizzling. Doesn't look like they're going to make a run into Louisiana. You have some showers up over towards the north as well. Those also coming to an end, even the showers that are out in the Gulf of Mexico. It's actually put a squash on a lot of that activity today. We started going later on in the afternoon. It's really early evening we started to see some of those showers popping up, courtesy of a lot of cloud cover down along the coastline earlier on this morning, so we never got the early showers. Now we could see them fire up again a little later on tonight. I think we'll see a couple coastal showers overnight tonight. Maybe a 10% chance at best down along the coastline offshore. I think we'll see a little more activity, and that will pick up as we get into the morning. We've got a pretty familiar looking forecast coming up for tomorrow, and of course it goes right along with that time of year. We are getting into September now. I'll be talking about the tropics a little bit more frequently than we have so far this summer, mainly because how things look like they're starting to turn on a little bit. We'll want to keep an eye out over towards the Caribbean as we get closer to the weekend. Nothing out there right now, nothing to be concerned about, but getting some hints. Maybe a quick swirl or two may start to show its face sometime this weekend. Again, nothing out there currently, but that is something we'll keep an eye on as we get closer to Saturday and Sunday. What we are watching, though, is a line of waves that are starting to line up out over towards Africa, and the one that's coming off the coast right now, pretty imminent looking that it is eventually going to become a tropical system, should develop somewhere south of the Cape Verde Islands. About a 70% chance here in the next 5 days or so. The good news is it's going to just stay out in the central Atlantic and really not bother anyone. Should stay well offshore and not even really make an approach to the U.S. or even Europe that you can see sometimes when those storms take a hard hook. So nothing really to worry about right now. We will obviously keep an eye on it as it is that time of year, and we will report back as necessary. And right now, not a whole lot to report when it comes to the tropics. As far as your FutureCast tomorrow, that is going to be a little more active. We'll see those showers again offshore early on in the morning. Down along the coastline, we'll start to see those showers originating to the south, and then they'll work their way northwards. We'll go a 40 to 50% chance of rain for tomorrow. A mixture of sunshine and clouds when it's not raining. Eventually, you could see the clouds take over through the afternoon, especially if we end up with a rainier day like we did just yesterday. Other than that, that's kind of how things are going to go. Thursday night's going to be quiet. Once the sun sets, all those showers come to an end, and then we don't really have much going on until Friday afternoon. We'll get another round of scattered showers and maybe a thunderstorm or two. We'll get that again as we get into the weekend. Saturday looking pretty similar to that. We may bump rain chances up to about a 50% chance on Saturday. Friday, just dealing with those scattered showers again as we get into the weekend. Maybe a little more moisture on tap, but I think for the most part, we're just going to see widely scattered showers. I wouldn't cancel any plans on Saturday. Just keep the umbrella with you here over the next couple of days. Temperature-wise, sitting in the low 70s tomorrow. I think we're down to about 73. Heat index will be close to 80s, though. It's a heavy atmosphere, a lot of moisture in the atmosphere. That's why we have such an unsettled pattern. We're going to keep that all the way through into next week. A little bit cooler up in Phil Platte at about 70, 69 even for Alexandria. Still warm, plenty warm in the afternoon, though. Temperatures will get up to about 90 degrees, heat index in the mid to upper 90s. We can get some rain and some clouds that could help out just a little bit. Temperatures will look pretty similar Friday morning. 74 degrees on the thermometer, but the heat index running right around 80 at 7 o'clock. Temperatures in the upper 80s for the evening commute. And as you guessed, it's going to look the same as we get into the weekend. 73 for your overnight low tonight. We'll keep that 10% chance for a coastal shower going. Overnight, I think you'll see that a little bit closer to dawn. Temperatures tomorrow up to around 90 degrees, a heavy atmosphere, scattered showers and a few thunderstorms. Mixture of sunshine and clouds, winds from the east, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Just kind of ride that forecast all the way through Labor Day and into next week.
All right. Thanks, Daniel.